Hello, this is Cameron Daniels, and this is me doing a reaction to Bolton's game against Wycombe Wanderers at the Unit Ball. What can we say? What can we say? We've lost yet again, fifth on the bounce. We had nearly a full side out today, so that shouldn't been that result. First 20 minutes, we played alright. We had our chances. John Charles had a couple of chances. And then it all fell apart. Although there was warning signs. I don't know if it was Hanlon had a one-on-one with Dixon. Dixon actually made a good save. He one-on-one, and he was just clean through. There was nobody there. We were trying to overload, we were trying to play like fucking Man City, overloading that down the wings. But the problem is we're too fucking slow, so we don't overload any fucker. Us playing this fucking tippy-tappy shit is just not working. Something that came out the first half as well. Dion Charles can definitely have the ball played down the side of him, because he's obviously got a bit of pace, which is good news. But his first touch was awful all night, pretty much. More often than not, he lost the ball the minute it was played to him, with his back towards goal. The minute it was put in front of him, that looks like a different scenario altogether. Looks like he's going to be a decent player for us. So that was a problem. Like I said, we'd already had a bit of a warning during the time that we were playing all right with a one-on-one. It was just completely clear. We pushed every fucker forward, and the only person back was MJ Williams at the time, I think. And then all night, Hanlon gave our defence a nightmare. Back to goal, he was causing problems all night. Santos couldn't handle him. There was at least 2 or 3 occasions in the first half when Santos went close to him, was trying to hold him up, and he was wriggling around Santos, and Santos was all over the fucking place. It was mainly down the right wing, actually. But again, this is a problem, because centre backs shouldn't need to be on the fucking wings. It seems to me that we push everybody forward. We don't have our fullbacks defending at all, really, and that's the problem, because it leaves Emerson and it leaves Santos and it leaves MJ Williams if they're all there. We are knackered down the sides of us. We push too many people forward because we're not quick enough. We're not quick enough. We can't play this fucking way. How many times does it have to be fucking said? We can't do it. We're too slow. Our build-up's too slow. City don't build up slow. They build it up really fucking quickly. Pass it about left, right, and centre. We don't do that. We're not Manchester City. That's what Everett is wanting us to be, and we're not. So, anyway, Fozzie looks really good going forward. He looks suspect defensively. To be honest, he looks exactly like Declan John on the left side. Great going forward, not so great coming back. That's the impression I got tonight. So that's the problem. We've got Santos. Santos doesn't look half the player that he did last season, and I don't know if other people have said that or not, but he just doesn't. I don't think Emerson's great next to him. I don't think George Johnson's good next to him. And I think Alex Baptiste gets too old to be next to him. I think something's missing with Santos. And I don't know if it's because we haven't got a goalkeeper behind him who's got a bit of presence. Last season, he was awful. Then Jilt came into net. He went to plot back 4, and he was fantastic. Still had a mistake in him, but it wasn't a mistake all fucking game. And now it seems to be all game again. I mean, people say, oh, he didn't really make it. There's a problem. He's not the fucking terror in centre half that he should be this season. I think he's lax on the ball at times, and I think he misses somebody behind him who gives him a lot of confidence, who has some presence. I mean, fucking hell, Darth Vader couldn't feel the fucking presence of fucking Joe Dixon, or Joe Prickson, as my dad's now said to me. I mean, the first goal, Hanlon cutting in from the right hand side. Yeah, do you know what? Should Dixon have had? I think Dixon should have had it. He had a strong answer it and still didn't keep it out of the fucking net. I think that's a huge problem. There was a time again. Actually, this is going to turn into an anti-Dixon video probably. But there was a time in the first half again, the ball just come out. It's just looking. There's no fucking idea to go and do something about it. It's waiting for it to drop and up. Nobody's going to fucking score. There's just no control in his area at all. He's shit. He's absolutely shit. And it's a big fucking problem. Actually, and in terms of Hanlon as well, the second goal came from Hanlon. Yeah, he didn't score it. I think it was Grimmer or whatever the fuck it was called. It's a great goal that they did score. Well, the shot was a great shot, but that ball was an aimless ball, and you had Hanlon, who Emerson and Santos couldn't handle all fucking night, and he was up against fucking Declan John, who is a short ass and hasn't got any defensive capabilities whatsoever. The minute that happened, it was always going to be a fucking problem. The fact that the guy hits it from outside the area and goes straight into the top corner, it's by the by. There was always going to be a big problem when you isolate one person like that. So that was always going to be a fucking problem. Then we took Bakayoko off. Finally put Fozzie further forward. I don't know if they went to back three at one point, and then they just put him further up. I don't really know. I couldn't really tell. It looked like they'd gone to a back three with Geffing Jones going into a back three, but ended up that they were both down the wings constantly. Fozzie did really well. I mean, he looked better as a fucking winger than he did as a fucking right back. Let's be honest. He cut past constantly, going past the left back. He was making mincemeat out of him, which was good to see. But by that time, it was too late. It was already 2-0. And then, oh god, I'm going to sound like an asshole, but we took Dion Charles off, and we put that useless waste of space Nathan Delfonso on. Nathan Delfonso couldn't score in a fucking brothel, so why the fuck is he coming on for a main striker? The guy's fucking shit. I mean, somebody who has wasted a career is him. I mean, he's got like about 20 under 21 England under 21 caps. So it says he had fucking ability. So where the fuck is it all gone? I don't know I don't know why or how he can even get on the fucking pitch. I mean, I know Ron Dassey eventually got on the pitch, but I'd rather had him on than that sausage Alfonso. I'm sure it's a fucking just because he's friends with Everett that he manages to get on the fucking pitch. Oh god, he's fucking shit. He doesn't do anything of any use to anything. He never adds anything to the team. He added very little last season. You know, the only two things that he did last season that I can really remember, he did the cross for the goal at Forest Green, and he turned the defenders inside out at Scunthorpe. But other than that, he's done fuck all. He's an overpaid load of shite. He's a bag of shite. He's rubbish. He's absolutely crap. if anybody needs to get a fair wage bill, it's that useless prick. Yeah. So yeah, good things in the second half that happened, which is George Johnson's hit the post, but that's about it. But it was too little, too late. I mean, I'm going to be really truthful. I lost the will to live in the second half. It's like, what the fuck? Everton needs to do something drastically, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what the answer is. I think having a better goalkeeper behind the defence might help, because we've got no organisation in the back. We've got no organisation in midfield. For some reason, everything seems to be fucking a mess. Hopefully, Morley will help in midfield. I believe he's quite good going forward. He's not very good defensively. So that means George Johnson will be out of the team, or Kieran Lee, one of them two will be gone. I'm not asked which at this moment in time, to be quite honest. If we get something better in midfield, great. Because then it doesn't all fall on half a line. Because, I think that's the problem for him. I think he's bang out of form. Although he shows some really good touches at times and he does some good balls. But he's not ripping up trees like he was at the beginning of the season. Or last season, for that matter. Yeah. So that's all good to say, really. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm fed up of watching us fucking lose time and time again. I'm fed up with the way that we're fucking playing. With a team that hasn't got a fucking clue what to do. I mean, how many times do we have to fucking concede goals? I think a big fucking problem is Dixon. And I know Bolton have now made just a coach. Was that to get him off the wage bill so we can bring a goalkeeper in? I don't know. Somebody tell me that's my thoughts about it. Yeah, I know we've got Luke Hutchinson who can go in, but I think, and I know that they're looking for a goalkeeper. I wonder if Gilks was moved to one side so they could make another goalkeeping signing, because everything comes from a fucking solid base, and he's not a solid base. He doesn't have any presence. He doesn't control his area. He doesn't shout out instructions. In fact, Santos doesn't shout out any fucking instructions. You know what? I don't think he should be fucking captain. He's not captain material. He's not good enough for it. We need leaders, and there isn't any. There isn't any. Anyway, I've now rambled on for what seems like an age. So, them are my thoughts. Hope you agree with them. You probably won't, but if you do. Anyway, thanks for listening. Up the whites, eh? Bye.